Yeah, let's put it back up.
All right. I don't know if I'm on back there, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Well, welcome this morning. It's good to have you here. Good to be here in the house of the Lord. I'm going to start with this clipboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 hours that we need to fill for this week for prayer time. Just praying each day for the things that God has. So if you sign up to pray, and more than one person can go on a line, because I expect this should get filled fairly quickly. But just making the commitment that we're going to pray each day for these next, starting tomorrow, for each one of these special meetings that we're having. And yeah, so we really want prayer. This went around Thursday night, so these were the people who were here Thursday night who said, yeah, I'm willing to pray for this. And look, none of these are really difficult hours. They start at 9 a.m. and they go till 5. So if you're willing to pray for an hour for those, and again, it's just focusing on, if you take the thing home, you'll know each day. Monday, we're going to be praying for Dwayne and his message. Tuesday for Richard Crisco. Wednesday for Art Thomas. And then Thursday for Shane. And just, again, praying that God will use them here. And that people will be open to His message. So I don't know where this wants to start. Michelle, you want to just, I see your name's on it, so I'll ask you to come and take it and send it over that way. Thank you. And while you're going that way, next Sunday, Michelle wants to personally invite you to go to the apple orchard. Several people are signed up, and I see that's a good thing. And I think Justin said that maybe you're going to just maybe take the bus next Sunday, and so just kind of a family outing thing. So those are 2 sign-up sheets that got to go around. And just quickly then again, this week, we've invested a lot in this week, financially, spiritually, for what's going on, for what God is going to lead us and teach us in this week. And I know it's a busy time of year, but I really encourage you to get out for each of those nights. The goal is each night have worship from about 6:45 till 7, and then most of the speakers were saying we're giving them that 7 to 8 hour to preach, to speak to us, and some of them may go longer, but that's generally the time frame we've given them, hoping they'd be out a little bit, but after 8 each night. But I think there are going to be tremendous blessings there. Really been looking forward to that. So that's happening this week. Rest of this week, I think, is pretty much a normal stuff. Tuesday is Ladies' Day here at the church, and so ladies who want to come for that, that'll be good. And then I also got this note that it looks like, and I think it's a Thursday if I looked at the calendar right, Thursday, November 15th, we'll be packing the shoe boxes. I know some things have been pouring in for those, and appreciate people who have financially helped to do some of those things. So that stuff's all coming together. But again, I'm certain there are some things, and I know that here in the last month we're going to get a list on the specific things that are needed. Let's see. And then, you can just keep your eye out for some of the other things that are coming up. We're having the third, we got a couple of things going on. One of them right here at the church with visual Bible journaling with Valerie. To me, she'll always be Valerie Irian, but what do I know? I mean, so she's coming, and again, I think there's a sign-up sheet over there on the wall for that, kind of a Ladies' Day thing. And then also on November 3rd, over at New Creation Missionary Church in Cairo, there's going to be a disciple training on some Son's Life material, some new stuff. So those are events that are coming up. Lots coming up. These in the next few weeks are going to be pretty busy, but we're praying that God will bless through all of that. So we'll go from there. And I just looked up and saw that. Are we coming back around now? Oh, looks like we are. Good. I thought I was going to be into killing time again, but that's good. I am. All right. Anybody got anything else we need to share? We have several of our people this morning over helping to lead worship. The worship team that Kent leads, I think a good number of them are over at Akron helping to lead worship there, which we're appreciative of as they continue their third Sunday here to get things together. And again, to just be in prayer for them. Matter of fact, we're going to take a second and just stop and pray. One of the things I guess I've been a little bit more led to, and again, this last Thursday night, I felt like the group that was here, we had a very good time of prayer before the Lord as we were seeking Him and just trying to reestablish the altar. And after next week, you're going to hear me talk a little bit more about that because we're going to get into a series on rebuilding the altar. But I want to be a little bit more aware of corporate prayer time and including some time as service starts each week, just to be in corporate prayer time as we come before the Lord as a group. Not just kind of into just a moment or two thing, but just really seeking Him. And like I said, we have so many things on the calendar right now. We just need to really present them to the Lord and say, Lord, we need You. And so we're gonna have a moment or two of corporate prayer time this morning. We're actually flipping service today. Okay, I'm going to do the message early, and then we're going to do worship and song to close. I have to go to Cairo today to help conduct a business meeting there for the region. So we did this once about 6 weeks ago or so, 7 weeks ago. We're going to flip this, but I want to spend a few minutes really just in corporate prayer And this week I'm just going to lead it. There are going to be other weeks where I'm just going to open it up and let people lead out, because I just think it's really important that corporately we take time to really seek the Lord. And sometimes we love to streamline church and do things and that kind of stuff, but just feeling really led to make this more and more a priority. And so I'm just going to kind of lead it here. But during that time, I just want you, whatever is on your heart and mind, just to be lifted up to the Lord.
I would like to request that we pray for USA schools. I've been through all three of the secure modes, and it's scary for both teachers and kids.
Okay.
I just want, and we got more phone calls again on Friday. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, obviously, and it's so important, and we don't understand all of these things, but obviously there's evil out there, and people are, and we need to corporately stand against those things. So that will definitely be, as we go into a time of prayer, to do that. Other prayer requests or ideas? I just again, this is going to be something that we're going to start to do a little bit more often. I just feel really led that we need to make sure corporately we're praying, and so we want to do that. Like I said, we'll be praying for our speakers for the things coming up this week,